today with our kiddos, hanging out by the shore here, and we just had we were just sitting here talking about different things like we always do. We just hang out. And we're talking about what it is to be consistent, what it is to be a stable believer, and we were just sharing some little things with us, talking about what the Word talks about when it comes to being double-minded. And it's so important that as believers that we're consistent in who we are, that we're stable in who we are, that we're grounded and founded in who we are, that we have a confidence about us that enables us to be consistent and stable when it comes to interacting with people.
Yes. Now, just like Lynn is saying, I think that it's important that we are consistent. I think that if we evaluate ourselves, often we'll realize different faults and things that actually need to be corrected even in ourselves. And consistency is something that we value in other people. And believe it or not, people actually value consistency in you.
Yeah.
It's a delight whenever you're around somebody and they're consistent. You can expect them to always be joyful, and you always want to be around somebody because their personality, is kind of predictable to whatever degree. But when that's inconsistent, every time you meet somebody, every time you talk to somebody, you don't know who you're gonna talk to. You don't know who that person is gonna be that day. It can really weigh on your relationship. It can weigh on the expectation that you have for people, and it becomes more and more or less and less of a delight.
If you even think about it, it can also weigh on your witness, because if you're not a consistent person, if you are wanting people to see God in you and to see the example that you set, in order for you to be able to preach the gospel to them, you need to be consistent in who you are. And there's ants, but you need to be consistent in who you are. The one thing that that we learn that we love about God is the fact that even His Word says that He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. We know what to expect from God. He's not going to tell us one thing and then give us something different.
No.
The Bible says that God is not a son of man that He would lie. And so we know what to expect from God. We know that when we come boldly before His throne, that the things that He says that He's going to do for us, or the things that He says that we have it. And so it's important for us as examples of who He is to be consistent and to be stable.
It's just, again, it's something that can really weigh on relationships. And so I think that if we really put forth the effort to look at ourselves, it's something that we all can see. It's really easy to see when it's in other people, but it's very difficult sometimes to see even in yourself, consistency. So the challenge for today, if you want to look at it that way, is to evaluate yourself. Look at areas in your life that may be consistent or more consistent than others, and challenge yourself to be more consistent, especially in your outward expression of who you are. Again, it's always really easy to see it in other people. So this isn't the blown whistle telling you to go ahead and try to find as many people as you can to tell them about themselves. But even the more, look inside yourself and say, man, am I being consistent? Am I the one that am more reliable when it comes to just being somebody that people can look forward to when it comes to having a relationship with? So not just being consistent in relationships, be consistent in your own faith, be consistent in how you are as a worker. If you're at work, each and every day you should strive to become better and better at what you do. That should be something that's consistent in your personal faith, your growth in your relationship with God, or wherever you are in your relationship with Him. It should be something that you see consistently getting better, and that happens as a result of you being consistent. The Bible says that God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He's a consistent God, and so we should be consistent all the more.
All right. So if this is an encouragement to you, if it's a blessing to you, make sure that you share it, and then comment below if you have anything to add to what we're discussing today. But we look forward to talking with you soon. So God bless. Have a wonderful day.
Happy day.